Noch mehr?
Call that a test, Ultima? Clive, it's me.
Moin, Meister.
You all right?
Ja, ja.
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. She'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Ja, das passiert immer natürlich, wenn Leute sich einmischen, die sich nicht einmischen sollten, ne?
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, your eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame? What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
Los, let's go. Lass den Sack da stehen.
She is but a common
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Bam, bam, bam. Schmeiß den alten Sack raus.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, Madame.
Ja, Clive, die Ein-Mann-Armee ist wieder am Start, ne? Das, wofür die keine Ahnung, wie viele Leute brauchen, macht er einfach alleine. War das kein Problem? Für Clive wieder, Ivy. Wir räumen jetzt hier mal auf. Die Musik, ey. So, umgeschwungen. Alles toll und friedlich. Und jetzt bricht gleich die Apokalypse los.
This is more like it. Come on then. Test me.
Hast noch nicht aufgeladen. Sehr schön. Ja, stellt euch mal im Kreis hier hin. Zack. Nein.
It's only just begun.
Zack. Ach, den inneren Geist kannst du dir sonst wohin schieben, Kollege. Zack. Und dann mit dir. Da. Kaputt gemacht. Ich brauche immer noch Urikalkum.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to
Sieht
town.
danach aus.
Come on, Torgal.
Okay, er hat eine ganze Armee platt gemacht und so, oh, komm, Torgal, wir gehen jetzt mal zurück und gucken, ob alle noch leben. Voll entspannt so.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, Your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Ah ja, eine Rundumversorgung gibt's jetzt, ja? Mhm.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sandbreck, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Wie wir einfach voll ignoriert werden.
Can we get you anything?
Gut. Gehen wir nochmal zu Isabel. Warte mal, ich kann ja auch hier unten lang gehen, glaube ich, ne?
There's no need to worry.
Ja. Tu.
Soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the crystalline dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive.
Der ist in festen
And I
Händen,
shan't
Finger
either.
weg.
I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Ich muss immer so bei diesen ganzen Szenen jetzt mit oh ja, Norikal, komm, uns fehlt nur noch eins. Ich flippe aus. Ja. Was soll ich jetzt sagen? Ach ja. Bei solchen Szenen, allgemein mit allen Charakteren jetzt gerade so, wenn sie so erzählen und bla 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 und wir stehen alle in deiner Schuld und was auch immer, ich muss immer an die Momente denken, wo wir die Charaktere das erste Mal getroffen haben. Das ist ja gefühlt schon eine halbe Ewigkeit her. Also für Clive ist das schon sehr lange her. Bei den meisten so ungefähr 5 Jahre. Also Isabel haben wir ja kennengelernt, da gab es ja Sid noch. Also das ist so relativ am Anfang vom Spiel gewesen, könnte man so sagen. Und dann denke ich immer so, wie wir sie kennengelernt haben, wie damals das Verhältnis zu den Charakteren war und wie sich das jetzt so über die Zeit so hinweg entwickelt hat. Ich werde in diesen Momenten, wenn die so reden, werde ich immer so hart nostalgisch. Das ist schon, es bricht mir das Herz, wenn das Spiel zu Ende ist. Ich werde mich zusammenrollen und in irgendeine Ecke legen oder so. Aber gut. Ich würde an dieser Stelle einmal eine klitzekleine Pause machen. Ich mache noch weiter. Ich bin nämlich noch nicht bereit auszumachen heute. Wir haben noch ein paar Missionen vor uns. Und gut, auch wenn ich morgen arbeiten muss, ich sag's mal so, Vorzug Homeoffice. Ich kann auch einfach hundemüde sein. Das ist so scheißegal. Ich kann ja ein bisschen länger schlafen, weil ich ja nicht Auto fahren muss und alles. Demnach kann ich auch ein bisschen länger machen heute. Aber ich will zumindest die Mission fertig haben. Dann könnte ich morgen diese ganzen Chronolithen-Gedöns und so vielleicht machen. Aber gut, ich mache jetzt eine kleine Pause. Und dann geht es hier sofort weiter, würde ich sagen. Bis gleich. So, ihr Lieben, dann machen wir hier mal fröhlich weiter. Wir müssen zurück ins Versteck. Die Mission in Nordstedt ist somit erledigt. Wir haben einmal Orikalkum gekriegt. Ich bin gerade überlegen, ob ich einfach... Müsste jetzt einmal gucken. Ach egal, komm, wir gehen jetzt aber hier wieder hin. Ein Orikalkum fehlt uns noch, dann können wir uns unsere Waffe, glaube ich, holen, oder? Die Götterdämmerung. Wir haben noch einen Brief. Wir reden aber erst mit ihm hier hinten. Guten Tag, hallo.
You should have. Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Muss ich die Entscheidung treffen? Ist das so ernst? Ich sag mal so, wären wir nicht aufgekreuzt rechtzeitig. Also er hat ja das Buch geholt, also er hätte teilweise bestanden, also den Part, den er als Aufgabe gehabt hatte, das Buch holen, ne, und das ohne entdeckt zu werden und wieder entkommen. Das hat er ja geschafft. Bloß das Problem war ja, er ist ja hin und ist gleich in Schwierigkeiten geraten. Also, wären wir da jetzt nicht aufgekreuzt, dann hätte er es halt nicht geschafft. Also, er hätte es gar nicht erst in die Festung geschafft, gehe ich mal von aus. Können wir jetzt sagen, oh ja, das war beabsichtigt, dass das Ding mich erwischt. Ich wusste ja, du bist in der Nähe, dann hättest du halt, ne, dann warst du meine Ablenkung, aber ich bin eigentlich nein, weil Gav hätte das Vieh geplättet. Amber ist noch nicht bereit. Als Speer funktioniert er, also ne, um irgendwo rein einzubrechen, dies, das, jenes, okay. Aber ein Speer muss halt alleine klarkommen. Auch zur Not kämpfen können. Zwar nicht die Kampfkraft haben, ne, die jetzt die Hauptsoldaten quasi haben, aber er muss sich halt schon verteidigen können. Und das konnte er halt nicht. Ich weiß jetzt natürlich nicht. Mich würde jetzt interessieren, hat das Konsequenzen, wenn ich jetzt da die eine also was ich da jetzt auswähle? Wartet mal. Das müsste ich jetzt wissen. Also ich würde jetzt tatsächlich eher auf Nein tendieren. Ich möchte jetzt aber wissen, ob das irgendwelche Konsequenzen hat. Moment. Ta. Okay, also es hat keine Auswirkungen. Ich will jetzt nicht genau lesen. Also ich bin auch der Meinung, er hat die Prüfung nicht bestanden, weil wären wir nicht da gewesen, dann wer weiß, was passiert wäre. Also nein, er ist definitiv noch nicht bereit.
When faced with an unexpected foe, Ember froze. He did not run. He did not fight. Had I not been there, he would be dead. It would be too great a risk to send him out on a mission alone.
Thank you, Sid, for your honest appraisal. Ember, you braved the tower and emerged unscathed. Yes, but only because Sid saved your skin. To me, that's no better than being caught red-handed. You failed the test.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
Das
With a bit
stimmt.
of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Ja, das Talent hat er. Er muss nur
Soft as a
mutiger werden.
brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
Couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Ich glaube, Clive hätte auch ganz gerne mal einen Tag frei wieder, ha?
Sid, this did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Er hat gesagt, also, er hat ja sein Ziel erreicht, aber man könnte ihn halt nicht alleine losschicken, da haben sie vollkommen recht. Oder da hat Clive vollkommen recht. Okay, ein neuer Auftrag ist in der Nähe. Wonderful. Okay, wir gehen erst in, in unser Camp, sage ich schon. Hier, komm, wie heißt denn das? In unser Zimmer. Ei, Gav hat was für uns, okay. Interesting. Ja, wir gehen erst hier rein, gucken uns unsere Sachen an, lesen den Brief. So, Schild des Schleiers haben wir natürlich bekommen. Das Schild des Schleiers, Nordstedts berühmten Freudenhauses. Der Ort ist das Tor zur kaiserlichen Hauptstadt Oriflamme, wo Wellen von altem und neuem Geld an die gegenüberliegenden Seite der großen Mauer schlagen. Für Isabel, der Inhaberin des Schleiers, bot Nordstedt jedoch vor allen Dingen eine sichere Zuflucht für sie und ihren Geliebten, als der Rest der Welt ihnen den Rücken zugekehrt hatte.